I think Munster had an issue. Donnacha Ryan was leaving, and they wanted to sign Tadhg Beirne, but the Scarlets wouldn't release him this season. They had to wait another year, so they had to bridge that gap with an experienced lock who was able to contribute to the team straight away. So they couldn't really go to their academy, because certainly Ruaidhri Rasmus had concerns over the size of some of the players that were second row players that are in the Munster academy. It was a constant theme. So he went to the market, and he was going to the market in March or April last year, which is a difficult time to go to the market, and Gerbrandt Grobler was probably the best player available in the market at that time. There were probably others available. They may not have been as good as Gerbrandt Grobler, but Ruaidhri Rasmus had a judgment call to make then. The guy is entitled to rehabilitate his career, but Munster had no obligation to offer him that olive branch and to be the club. I know he'd already been at Racing and made that judgment call themselves, but Munster had a choice to make. They could have gone for a less impressive specimen, but not had the ramifications. They wouldn't have been enduring this talk about them this week. It was always going to come up at some stage. If, as I say, flew under the radar because I think it was the week of the third lines test, and no one was talking about Munster. So that's one issue.
Yeah, Munster made the choice.
And the message it sends to the academy players is, if you're not big enough, this is the guy we want, and this guy used these methods to get this big. So. I just think it's a malign message to send to the young players, and it just doesn't sit well with it certainly doesn't sit well with me and a lot of the people that I've spoken to today, who probably weren't aware that this guy was in the Munster setup because he hasn't played all season. It's not sitting well with them either.